Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer. And as you can see, this is the FA Cup fourth round predictions. Guys, do me a favour. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, you'll know that I do the Premier League predictions every single week. However, this week it is the turn of the FA Cup. As you can see behind me, what a beautiful, majestic trophy. And guys, before we jump in, please hit that like button. It helps more than you would believe. Let's dive right into the first game, which, as you can see, is Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. I don't see anything other than a Manchester United win, only because their squad depth is a lot deeper than Middlesbrough's, but also because Middlesbrough are actually going for promotion this year. The first time in quite a few years. Looks like they could be in contention. They're sitting in 7th. They're actually, I think, level on points with West Brom. I think they've both got 45, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to go for a Manchester United win. I think Middlesbrough will focus on the league. We come on to Kidderminster Harriers versus West Ham. Kiddie fans, I'm sorry, but you have the worst footballing badge I've ever seen. It looks like it should be on an ice hockey jersey. It's just awful. And so's your football team. So I think West Ham are going to do you. West Ham to go through. Oh, I've got to give predictions, not just a scoreline. Oh, God, yeah. So we'll go back a game. Let's go back a game very quickly. I'm going to say 2-0 to Manchester United. For this one, I'm going to say 3-0 West Ham, potentially. 3-0 West Ham, Kidderminster get a new badge. We come on to Chelsea versus Plymouth. I don't see Plymouth causing Chelsea any troubles. Probably just going to go for 3-1 Chelsea. I think they'll play some kids. Maybe Plymouth can nick a goal. 3-1 Chelsea. Coming on to Manchester City versus Fulham. Fulham riding high at the top of the championship. It feels like they will go up automatically, whether that's first or second. However, as we know in the championship, every single year, there is a team that always comes from nowhere to finish in the playoffs. And there's always a team that is around the top most of the season that drops into the playoffs and then sometimes doesn't even go up that way. I think Fulham will be okay this season, but this is Manchester City's trophy. Anything domestic, Community Shield, FA Cup, League Cup. I think just the strength of the City squad, I think they will do it. And I'll probably go 4-2 to Manchester City because I feel like they will concede. I think they'll play some youngsters as well, like Nathan Ake, so on and so forth. Coming on to Peterborough versus Queen's Park Rangers. Now, Peterborough are only 2 points off safety in the championship. So you might be thinking, well, they're going to focus on the league. However, QPR are 4th in the Premier League. And again, just like Middlesbrough, it's been a while since they've really been in contention with going back into the promised land of the Premier League. So I think both teams are going to play weakened teams for this fixture. Just maybe QPR have got a bit more quality. It could be anything. It's the FA Cup. Maybe 1-0 QPR. I don't know. It's a hard one to call in the FA Cup. I'll go 1-0 QPR. I might look like a genius. I don't know. We come on to my team, Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Norwich. Norwich fighting relegation. Wolves are in 8th. Genuinely pushing for a Champions League spot. Whether we get it or not is a different story. But we are there or thereabouts. Wolves' squad depth is not brilliant. We're just very lucky with injuries. Again, I don't know. I don't care if we go out of the FA Cup. Home advantage, I might just give it to a 1-0 Wolves. Saying that, we have scored 8 goals in our last 3 games. I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves. 2-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Coming on to Huddersfield versus Barnsley. Huddersfield currently sitting 5th in the championship. Barnsley are rock bottom of the championship, 8 points adrift. Maybe Barnsley are thinking it's a tall order to get out of relegation now. Are they not accepting it? That would be wrong. But are they thinking, shall we just go for an FA Cup run? You never know who we could get in the next round. There's a couple of lower league clubs playing each other. So you could get another very nice tie in the next round. And who knows where you could go. I think Huddersfield will focus on the league. I really do. But again, better team. let's go Barnsley. I don't think Huddersfield fans will care. Let's go Barnsley. Let's say 2-1 Barnsley. We come on to Everton versus Brentford. It's going to be the first game in the dugout for good old Frank Lampard. Brentford not in great form in the Premier League. They will have an extra eye on the table. Everyone thinks that they're fine, they're safe. You lose the next 2 or 3 games and you really are in trouble. I think Everton will do it. They are also obviously less points than Brentford in the league, but I think they'll be okay. I probably will give it Everton because I think the players who are playing for their place, just because it's an FA Cup game, they're going to want to impress Frank. So I'm going to give it Everton. I think there might be goals. I might say 3-2 Everton. 3-2 to Everton at home. Coming on to Stoke versus Wigan. Now, Stoke are lingering in the middle of the championship. They've got a chance to actually go up, an outside chance of top 6, let's say. Wigan are going for automatic promotion in League One. They're actually, I think, 3 points off Rotherham, who are top. But I think they've got 2 games in hand. I think Wigan have only played 26. And if my memory serves me well, Rotherham have played 28. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Do you know what? I think I will go for Wigan because I think confidence will be high. I'm going to say 1-1. No, then they can't win. It goes to penalties. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to say 1-1, Wigan on penalties. See, I'm even going into how they're going to win. I'm just a genius. 1-1, Wigan to win on penalties. We come on to Southampton versus Coventry. Southampton doing very well in the Premier League. They're going to be finishing anywhere from, I'd say, 9th to 13th this season, going very nicely. Coventry are sitting in 10th. They're 5 points off 6. And it wasn't that long ago that they were 3rd, 4th in the league. So they're going to want to get back on track. I think Southampton might go for this one. I don't think Coventry will. So that's why I think it'll be quite a comfortable victory for Southampton. And I'm going to say 2-0 to the home side. Coming on to Crystal Palace versus Hartlepool. Not much to say about this. I haven't got any stats or facts or anything about this game because I just don't see how Palace lose it. Again, Palace aren't going to go down. I don't think they're going to get Europe this season. I think they're going to go for it. And why not? Get a trophy in the cabinet or at least try and get to Wembley, get to a semi-final. I'm going to say Palace, and I'm going to go 4-1. Let's give Hartlepool a goal. Coming on to Cambridge United versus Luton Town. Cambridge, they're okay. They're sitting fine, middle of the table in League One. And Luton, they're actually only 3 points off West Brom in the Championship. They're 3 points off 6. So will Luton be thinking, well, yes, if we beat Cambridge, they're a league below, we are a better team. We could get through to the 5th round, get a nice tie, get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. I just think that it's the chance to be in the Premier League for Luton Town, my word. I think they're going to go full strength in the league. I think they're going to rest a lot of players for this game. I might give it Cambridge. I might say 2-1 to Cambridge United. Let's go Cambridge. Coming on to Spurs versus Brighton. This could go 50-50. Spurs are looking for 4th. Brighton, I don't think they're going to get Europe this season. They're obviously not going to go down. I think Spurs could probably drop 3 or 4 players and maybe Brighton might do the same as well. I know they've got 1 or 2 injuries. It's the FA Cup, but it's Conte. That's not. It's Conte. He will want a trophy. Spurs will demand a trophy. Yeah, Spurs are at home. Just about, I might go Spurs. I might just say 2-1 Spurs, just because of the Conte effect. Coming on to Liverpool versus Cardiff. I think I'm just going to go for Liverpool on this one. We know Jurgen Klopp doesn't like to play strong teams in the domestic cups usually. I know they are in the League Cup final now against Chelsea, but history tells you he hasn't really been that bothered. He's going to have Salah coming back very soon from the African Cup of Nations. I think he's obviously going to have Mane coming back as well. He's got league games coming up. We've got midweek Premier League games next week. Will he have an eye on that? I think even if Liverpool do rest 3 or 4 key players, I feel like they'll have enough to get past Cardiff, who I don't think Cardiff are really they're not going to go down. I don't think they're going to go up. I'll go 3-1 to Liverpool. 3-1 to Liverpool as they're at home. Nottingham Forest versus Leicester. Forest are only 2 points off the playoffs in the Championship. So again, will they have an eye on that? Leicester, not going to go down. They're not going to go get into Europe this season. Will Leicester go for it? They are the FA Cup holders. Let's not forget they're going to want to focus on that. And when you couple that in with the fact that Forest are genuinely in the race for a top 6 place in the Championship, I am going to give it Leicester. And I'm probably going to say, I think it'll be quite comfortable. I might go 4-0 Leicester. 4-0 Leicester. And we come on to Bournemouth versus Boreham Wood. I'm sorry, Boreham Wood. You were the only club I couldn't find a PNG for. I couldn't do it. I tried my best and I just gave up. Bournemouth, what can you say? At the top of the Championship for a long, long time. But of course, they've kind of tailed off a little bit. Still in second, but Blackburn... they are in second. Blackburn breathing down their necks along with QPR, Huddersfield, West Brom, Middlesbrough. So have Boreham Wood got a chance of getting through to the 5th round? No, I don't think so. It's the FA Cup. If I predict this one, this would be a genius. You've got to say Bournemouth a favourite. I'm going to say Bournemouth, and I'm going to say 2-1. Boreham, I hope you get a goal. Guys, I think that is the last one. That is all 16 games. Guys, do me a favour. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new. If you like this kind of format of the prediction videos, we have a playlist. That's the word. We have a playlist on the channel. Go and check them out. I do the Premier League predictions. Scott does the Championship predictions. I think he's only started it last week, so he's going to be doing more of them. Do us a favour, hit that like button, subscribe. I might have already said that 2 or 3 times, but do it anyway. Make sure you've done it, and we'll see you again. Take care.